Hello, agents. Hello, everyone. So today I just want to jump into this. I'm going to call this my hurry up hot list because see this 4.54 10-year note, that was at 4.99 just a few days ago. So that's a 10% drop basically in a few days. Now this thing's moving, look, 9 basis points, 14 basis points a day. That's a lot of movement, so it could go back up, no problem. But we don't know. So I'm just going to call this one the hurry up hot list because we got a list of 6% fixed rates, and I don't know how long they'll last. If that stays at that 450 or drops any lower, it's in the 440s yesterday. So let's see what happens. But let's jump to let's just jump right into it. So let's take a first look at the first one here. This first one here is a, hold on one second. We need to do this to get this to full screen. So let's just go ahead and hit this escape and that should do it. Okay. So now we got a 6%. I did want it to be a bigger screen. I don't know why it does that. Well, let's zoom in maybe. Can we zoom in? There we go. All right. So we got a 6% for 3-year product. This is on a recurring surrender charge. Again, there's two types of basic surrender charges. One is say, hey, 3 years, and then you got an 30-day or 45-day window to decide, here's your new rate. Would you like 3 more years or are you going to exit? That's your decision. Those are called recurring charges. And then there's the walkaway, the ones that have a true liquidity at the end of the 3 years. It would say 0% after the 3rd year. We'll get, yeah, I think I have a walkaway at the bottom here. So anyway, 3 years, and it pays a, there's the comp levels, 1.5, not bad. Minimum on this, only $2,500. So you can get 6% for 3 years for $2,500 in most states. Now, California, Florida, Minnesota have different rates on this. And if you, as we look into that, it's in Florida, it's 5.6, 5.7 in Minnesota, and 540. That's because the features. See, this product doesn't have any features. There's no withdrawals included. The death benefit is a surrender charge at death, or you got to do a payout. So it's what I call like a stripped down product. It has nothing, just 6% for 3 years, only available in certain states. But it's a low minimum. So it might fit certain people. And I don't believe this 4 is supposed to be here. That should just be 3 years of surrender, not 4. So that's a mistake because I was going to go with a 4-year product at almost 6, and this 3-year popped at 6. So that's my mistake. Anyway, the 5 years at 6% here. We have this one here. It's a recurring charge as well. This is on $250,000 or more. This is an A- rated company. They're pretty good. Has 10% free withdrawals included. The rate under 250 is 590, still very good. So that one's available in all states except New York. Of course, remember, all these things can vary by state. So there's some specific state surrender charges. Interest rates could vary by state. For the most part, this one's going to be 6% in all those states. This one's pretty clean. The next we're going to look at is the 615 here for 5 years. This is a walkaway. So after the 5th year, it's completely liquid. And unlike the 2 before where it's a recurring charge. So I like this one because it gives a little more liquidity at the end. This is 100,000 or more for that 615. You can take interest withdrawals, 100,000 or more. Under 100, it's 5.65. So there's other products. If it's under 100, you probably don't want this one. There's other products available. Besides that, what else? RMDs are okay. Yeah, so that full death benefit on those two. Only the first one has a reduced death benefit. Pretty much everything now should have all the features included, but a 6% for 3 years, that's how they got there, by reducing the features. And again, the 6% for 10 years, that's been around for a while now. It's a B++ company. So we have an A company on the 615. We have a A- on the 6. That's B++ on the 3-year and the 10-year. 2 different companies, but they're both B++. So that's how that worked out on that. And of course, immediate annuities are just crazy right now. So look, a 60-year-old male can get a life in 10 with a 7.4 annual payout. That's $619 a month. The 15-year is at $610 a month, and that's a 7.3 annual payout. So where else can a 60-year-old take 7.3% of their money and never run out? That's the idea of the annuity there, the immediate annuity. And again, 3% commission, A+ rated company. That's non-refundable, non-exchangeable, non-assignable, lapse-proof SPIA. So really good stuff there, and it pays a 3% comp. I think I already mentioned that. Yeah, so just what I was trying to say is rates are going down. So the 10-year closed yesterday at 4.46 from 4.99 high a week earlier. Yeah, so you guys know how to get quotes and everything on my website there, right? These are just some other information. Yeah, great. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of my presentation on the hot list, but my hurry up hot list. So I don't know what rates are going to do. I'm just looking at those 10 years and they're down a little. And I've seen one insurance company adjust downward, but I've seen two adjust upward, like that 3-year going to 6. So the companies are still trying to find where they want to be and how much premium they want to end the year. So that's one thing. And these rates are very volatile. 14 basis point move, 9 today, 14 yesterday. That's a lot of movement historically. So I don't know what rates are going to do, but that's why I call it my hurry up hot list this week. If you want to grab a 6 and you've been looking for it, there it is. I don't know how much better rates are going to get anytime soon. With the inflation numbers and everything, looks like there's not going to be much, but who knows? But as of right now, that's the hurry up hot list, 6% rates. Any other questions? Give me a call, 800-373-9697. Follow me on LinkedIn for the most up-to-date, because like this I already put out yesterday on LinkedIn as a PDF. So LinkedIn for the most up-to-date information, and of course YouTube next. And thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.